Alright guys, if you want the chance to win some of these custom printed World War II propaganda tiles, all you have to do, leave a like on the video, comment down below, make sure you guys are subscribed. I'll give these away in next week's episode. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of building the Battle of Bulge in Lego. I'm actually going to see if turning this light on, no, it just makes it too yellow. I like the natural light. Anyways, okay, we are back. We are doing another video and I'm excited. You can already see we have a building that is starting and I just made this in like the past 10-20 minutes, so I'm really excited about that. Let's just go ahead and dive into what I've been working on and what I'm going to try to work on. So my main goal is I'm working on this building, and then I also cleaned up the mock over here a little bit. I got all of these studs in one bag now, so once the rest of the tree leaves come in, these dark green pieces here, once those come in, then we can finish all the trees and I can add all the snow detail here. I'm going to probably clean this up and put those in there. And then I also have all these 1x2 slopes, and I've been slowly, what I'll do is I'll grab a handful and I'll come over here and I start adding it to this back wall. And you can see I started adding a bunch of them here, and I'm just trying to smooth it out and then adding them to this top level to make it look a little bit nicer. So I've been working on that. I'm going to keep doing that. I probably won't run out, but I might come close. And then what's even more exciting is this building. So we talked about this 2 episodes ago because last week's episode was basically all about minifigures, and you guys seem to really enjoy that episode. So I appreciate that you guys like that. Now we are working on this building, and I had shown all of these. These are brick bricks, masonry bricks. The reason why people call them brick bricks is because it's a Lego brick, but it looks like a brick. So it's like a double brick. And I've got all these. I actually got all of these for free from a Lego convention. I actually won them in a contest. So I have a bunch in sand green, dark red. This is actually a flesh color. And then we have dark tan. I have light bluish gray, I have dark bluish gray. So I've got all sorts of colors, and I really like them for detailing because they do their job well. They are, you know, they look like real masonry. So I think that's really cool. And we had talked about, you know, if I could use one of these colors for a house, that would be nice because I have them. I don't need to buy them, and we can start working on it right away. And, you know, I toyed with the idea of doing dark red. The problem is I don't have any other dark red pieces other than like really big plates like this that are in dark red. So that was kind of hard because I didn't have any like detailing pieces. Sand green, I've done buildings like that before. Actually, this is from the Battle of Vietnam. I kept this. I don't know why, but we've got this building here. So I actually did a small building in sand green, so it is possible. And then the other color option was light flesh, or not light flesh. I think this is normal flesh, but I don't have enough of those, and I don't think that's a good color anyway. So I chose dark tan, and the reason being is I think it's a good contrast between these two buildings. I think it looks good. And then I decided on, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do the same kind of idea where you have a main color, like this is kind of like a concrete building that's light bluish gray, and then you have maybe like darker concrete or support on the corners, and then we have this line, and you can see once again the corners. I wanted to do something similar, but I didn't want to use the same color, so I played around with dark bluish gray. I didn't like that. You know, it just doesn't match with the dark tan as well. I actually really wanted to try using this flesh, but once again, I didn't like the way it looked, so I chose light bluish gray, and I actually think that this turned out pretty nice. So that's kind of the first wall of this building is actually done. This isn't going to be at least for right now, I don't think it's going to be a 2-story building. That might actually look kind of cool if we did one taller building. Now that I think about it, that actually might be really cool. Oh man, I'm getting myself even deep. I was expecting to finish this today, but I guess we might do a double decker here. So I don't know, but I think these color choices are really nice. This front wall or this side wall, because this is going to be the front, is done. I think it looks really good. I added some of my propaganda tiles to add some color and break up some of like the blank spots. I added some bins here. That's just kind of a placeholder. And then the first thing I did was I put down reddish brown plates because you guys seem to like that idea of having like the wood floors in here. So I did that right away, and I'm glad I did because that's going to make my life a lot easier. I did have to shift around the walls and everything to get it. This is actually, I think, pretty close to a perfect square. It might be a couple studs longer in one direction, but we've got all the wood floor in there done. So I'm really excited about that. And then I just got to figure out where I want to put the front door. I got to figure out if I want to put any windows. I might not put windows on the bottom floor, but if I decide to do a second floor, we might do them up top. So that might be kind of cool. But, you know, now that I think about it, it would be really cool to have a building that's, you know, 8 studs taller. So let's see if we can find something that's, this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Is that 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? So it would be with the roof probably that much taller. So I'm just kind of comparing it to this other building. It definitely would look really cool. So I don't know. If anything, let's keep working on this ground floor and then we can figure out if I want to do a second floor or not. So that's where I'm at. I hope you guys like the way this is looking. I'm going to keep working on it. Okay, wow. I was very surprised at what a solid, just 20 minutes did. So this is pretty much done. I used up, I would say, half of that bag of slopes. So that's good. And I'll give you a quick close-up. There's not much really to show other than it looks more smoothed out and it looks more crazy and rock-like. So I did pretty much the whole thing over here. So I think it looks really good. I don't know if you guys really remember. You can go back in this video and see what it looked like before. But yeah, I think it looks really good. So I'm really happy about that. That's finally done. If you just step back and kind of look at both this and this, it just looks much better and much more paired up nicely. So that's good. That's done. Off the checklist. Boom. Moving on. Okay. I've gotten, let's see, I'm trying to think back to the first clip. I think I just had this done. So this back wall's done. This side wall's done. The front's kind of like halfway done. It's because I'm figuring out what I want to do for the door, and that'll kind of come last. But one thing I've been doing is figuring out what a second story would look like, and I think I'm going to go for it because I think that's a really cool idea. So this is another 2, 4, 6, 8 bricks. So each story is 8 bricks tall plus the dividing plate. So I'm kind of mocking up the 4 pillars on the side just to kind of get my, it's crazy how your brain, just by doing those 4 corners, can kind of connect the dots and you can already start to see what it's going to look like. So that's the reason I did that, and just to see how much taller this building would be than this other one. And it's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely taller than this one. And then, of course, we're going to have the roof on there, and I don't know yet what I want to do for a roof. If I want to do a slant roof, if I want to do a flat roof. Probably not going to be flat. I'm probably going to do something crazy. So it's going to be even taller with the roof. So I'm excited about that. I found all this barbed wire. It was just sitting over here. I think I used this for a thumbnail for one of the videos, but I'm definitely going to incorporate that. And then I also, once this is kind of more built out and I can clean up all this, then I will go through and add more of these details like I did and I've been talking about. Same with, I'm going to do some rocks here and there to give the Americans and Germans some more cover. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, so I talked about probably a month ago at this point, a couple episodes back, about some and actually in the last week's episode, I keep hinting at some minifigure parts that I'm waiting on that I'm actually making that I'm definitely going to be using in the Battle of the Bulge. Sorry, I just want to show you guys a figure while I talk. This is a really old school, this is my original German print. Let me know if you guys want me to bring this back. And this is actually printed on a old gray torso. And we talked about old gray, I think 2 episodes back, the old Lego color. Yeah, so I guess actually total random side tangent. Would you guys like me to bring this torso back? It's kind of a cool design. But those accessories that I've been hinting at are very close to being done. Now, I thought that I would be, I don't know, like 2 months out. I might be actually more like a month out for getting these products out. And I'm really excited about that. I don't want to jinx it, which I probably just did, but they're really cool accessories and I'm excited to show them on figures like this one. It's not on this figure right now, but I will show you it when it is. And I'm really excited about it. So I got some really cool stuff in, let's say 2 days ago. And so basically I'm waiting on something to arrive in the mail. And once that thing arrives, I should be able to start telling you guys more, but I just keep hinting at it. So I love giving you guys teasers like that. So yeah, but serious side note, should I bring this torso back? This is kind of a cool torso. I might have to set this on my desk and think about that a little bit more. But yeah, so I'm going to keep working on this building. Let me know what you guys think of this building in the comments down below. I might also do like a pinned comment. I've been doing that a lot lately because I think YouTube is getting rid of the poll section. So reply to the pinned comment what you guys think of this building, and I'm going to keep working on it. All right, guys. First of all, thank you for the replies to my pinned comment there. 164 replies. We'll talk more about skin tone in a later episode, but I just wanted to say thank you for everyone replying to that. All right, let's go ahead and pick the winner from last week's episode. Let's go up, let's go down. Boom. Felix, love the idea of snow camo. You are the winner. So Felix, shoot me an email through my website, BrickTactical.com, with a screenshot of your channel and then, of course, your address, and we can get those prizes out to you. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Battle of the Bulge in Lego. I think we got a lot of progress done. So just a quick recap, this mountain's completely done. So we're completely done using these slopes other than the rock details that I've been mentioning here and there. But that building, we did a lot on that, and I think I'll be pretty much done with that by next week's episode because all I have to do is fill in the walls and figure out a roof, and then we're done with that. And once we're done with that, we're going to be able to clean up the whole mock, and then we'll be able to start doing all those little details. And then, you know, the more I think about it, we're actually on the home stretch, guys. This will probably be done, I would say, within the next 4 weeks, maybe. I'm thinking another week or two for this. And then in that week or two, we'll also be able to work on these detailings. We'll wait for those leaves to show up. Then all the trees are done. And then it's like working on minifigures and then the finale. So I'm thinking we're pretty close. I can't remember what episode number we're on, to be honest, but I'm thinking by the time we get to 20 or so, it'll be close to being done. So really exciting. And like I said, those minifigure parts are being worked on. I'm really excited to show you guys those. And I think talking more about minifigures, you guys seem to really enjoy that. So we're going to do that. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It means a lot to me. Once again, let me know what you guys think of that building. I'll do a pinned comment, so reply to that. And then also, guys, remember, once we hit 85,000 subscribers, I'm giving away this, sorry, I'm totally blanking, Rolls-Royce armored car. It's a World War I vehicle. I know we're building World War II, but I am giving that away at 85,000 subscribers. So, guys, make sure you subscribe right there. Check out last week's episode. Check out the full playlist. Other than that, guys, thanks so much